Okay, peace to the Christian community, peace to the Hebrew Israelites in Christ, which I am. I'm just coming on just to tell a dream that I had yesterday because I feel like it's very important. All right. Yesterday I dreamed I went to a summit or a big job interview place. It was like a big summit. It was like so many people there. I came by way of a monorail, a single line track. It's almost like the if you from New York City, you know the train carts that take you to the airport. That one rail that runs is almost like that. So I came to the summit place on that, and I went in, and they hired everybody. But the only catch was you had to get a new jab. You had to take this new jab. It wasn't this the last jab. It's something new, and everyone has to take it. They said it's a must that you take it. In fact, I'm gonna go on. You're gonna see what I mean. So now I'm in the place, and they're explaining this to me, and I'm like, no, I'm not taking no. I didn't take the last one. I'm not taking this one. You get what I'm saying? For something new. Something new happened in the earth. It seemed like, and it was forcing everybody. You had to. It wasn't no getting around it this time. They was they was enforcing it, and it was forcing you to take it. So I took off the uniform they gave me. I threw it on the floor. I'm like, I'm not taking that. Right? Nobody stopped me there. I left, and when I left to go back to the monorail train that I had came in on, they stopped it. They even broke up the track so no one could get in and get out. It was like they trapped us off so that we would be forced to take it. So I started creeping around the facility, and I wound up creeping on top of a lot of their machines, climbing on top of their machines to get through a window so I could start walking the track instead of going the way that I came that was blocked off. So, but as I'm doing that, they all came in. They all came in. A lot of them had on white jackets like scientists do. And I saw them working on holograms, a big picture, a big theater looking screen that looked weird. It looked real. And I saw a bunch of these like angry apes or angry gorilla type creatures swarming everywhere, and it looked like it was gonna come right out the thing. But the lady wasn't scared, and it gave me great fear. I'm like, why isn't she scared? But once I saw when they got up to her that they never came out, I realized they working on a hologram thing. They working on some kind of tech that causes holograms. Have you ever heard of Project Bluebeam? I think this is sort of like what was being showed to me in the dream. All right. And the funny thing is, before I saw the hologram of them apes coming in, I should have said this at the beginning of the dream. I saw the apes twice in this dream. At the beginning of the dream, it looked like I was hovering over them, and it was running all around fast. These things are fast, right? So they're going up over things, climbing over cars, everything. And at that angle over them, it didn't give me no fear. So, but when I saw them coming at me through the projector screen or whatever that was, they didn't know I was in the room because I was creeping around trying to get out because they wanted everybody to take a new jab, and it was forcing it on people like you ain't working. If you working now and you happen to get work and you ain't get the vaccine, what's coming next? They're not even going to put up with it. They're going to force everyone to get a jab, or you're not going to be eaten. Because I remember I did escape. I climbed through the window. I walked the monorail thing. All of a sudden, some girl appeared with me, and then we saw a car. You know, a truck would be under the train station, a high enough truck. We saw one of those, and I helped her, I lowered her down to it, and then I jumped down to it, and we got out that way. I don't know where she went once we hit the street. I started walking my way, and they sent killers after me. It was killers coming to kill me for not taking the jab, and it seemed like the whole world was taking a jab, a new jab that's coming on the earth. I just dreamt this last night. That's why I'm telling this story now. All right, so I'm gonna put this out because I felt it's urgent. And now I'm gonna say a past story that's in one of my past videos because it relates. I had a dream that I saw a frog come up out of a pond. A frog represents plague, right? And then not too long after, I saw a different frog come out the same pond, but this frog was taller than the last frog. It had longer teeth and it had hair like rock stars, white hair. And it was a bigger frog, and it swallowed the first frog's whole, meaning it's a worse plague coming. All right, so I think them two dreams relate with each other. Okay, and I also recently had a zombie dream, but I'll say that for another time. I just wanted to put this out here because I just had this dream last night, and it's fresh, right? So I believe something is coming onto the earth again, or they're creating some next disaster, so they could enforce their laws on the people. America is wicked. America right now seems like the most wicked country. And we living in the heart of it. I'm in the Bronx. I'm living in the heart of the most wicked country on earth. All right, they running around trying to force people to accept things that we don't want to accept. You're forced to call something that's not something something else. All right, it's so much wickedness here. All right, and they trying to force this stuff on us. All right, stand up even into death. I'm going to stand up even into death. So help me, God. If I'm lying, please let me be dying because I'm standing up even to death. I'm not with nothing that's coming up the pipe. Nothing, nothing. All right, it's either God's way or no way for me. All right, I'd rather that. I'm not dealing with none of this crazy lies and deception and the nastiness and the filthiness make me want to throw up the things that they're pushing in this country right now. All right, I'm not even gonna go into all that it is. We know what it is. We see what's going on. All right, they lie to us about everything. They lied to us about history. They lie to us about. They don't even show us news of what's really going on in no war. If it's against what they want to be said and done, they don't tell us nothing. You're not hearing the truth about nothing. A lot of people want to walk around with their heads stuck in the dirt like they ostriches instead of facing the reality and making the necessary changes so that they'll be ready for what's coming. Everything's changing. Everything's changed. And I don't get why people just choose to, well, unless it's at my front door, then I ain't gonna complain. Well, why complain? I'm gonna laugh at party. Laugh at party to what? You're starving without a plan? People with plans go further. And the messed up thing about that is people with plans get inconvenienced by people who never made a plan. Because if you never make a plan, you're gonna be coming to people who had a plan for help once you get in trouble. And that's not right. I shouldn't have to think for a whole bunch of people who's not thinking, and you're grown just like me, or grown enough to handle yourself just like me. All right? So what's coming, people need to wake up because this is coming down the pipe. And people will get in dreams of people telling y'all. People won't stop telling y'all. I'm tired of telling people. I'm tired of arguing with people on Facebook about God being real, Jesus being real. I'm tired of getting their stupid feedback from their stupid, feeble minds. I'm tired of hearing it. All right? Eventually, I'm going to want to shut up, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be just like that. How loving Jesus is loving, God is loving, I'm loving. But when you keep telling people something over and over and over again and they ain't listening, and then when something comes, they want to run to you, that's hard to deal with. That's hard to deal with people rejecting you all the time. Then when it seems like it's convenient for them to come and apologize, or who wants to hear that kind of? And it sucks because us being people we are, we're going to still nurture you. We still going to kill for you. But in the back of my mind, I'm the type of person like, but you could have did all this yourself. So I'm not going to be looking back, stretching my hand out back for nobody. I know the parable of the 7 virgins or whatever. How 4 of them was wise and 3 of them was not wise. I can't give you my oil once it's too late. And I'm not. Once it's too late, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go forward. And if you ain't got oil on your lamp, you're going to have to go buy. And if you get left while you're going to buy some oil for your lamp, that's just the way it go. That's scripture. All right? People need to wake up and hear the sounds of the voices of the people who are telling you what's about to come on the earth. All right? And stop downplaying these people, joking on these people because you have no spiritual connection. The reason why you have no spiritual connection because you have a demon in you blocking your mental capability of picking these things up. Instead of you sitting down and saying, is there something wrong with me? Let me analyze myself. You're not doing that. So what happens is you become susceptible to a reprobate mind. You can become susceptible to your mind being all over the place and not in the right place. All right? These things are coming. All right? I had so many zombie dreams. Something is coming. Something is coming. And if people turn into zombies, I had a dream I'm able to kill them. I will be stabbing you, busting you in your head, whatever. Forgive me, Lord. But it's true. And too many dreams I saw myself defending myself against these things. So people wake up, man. People ain't playing with you. And the same people who ran for the first job, you're going to run for the mark of the beast. Trust me. You are. Because you're going to want to conform to the way they're moving. You have no backbone. You have no faith. Where is your faith?